Going on, everybody? It's another Ken Dog review here, and today we're reviewing Scarface, The World Is Yours, the video game for Xbox Original. So I played this game, it came out in 2006, I just played it recently. I didn't beat it, but I put like probably 50 hours into it, so don't fucking hate me for not beating it. But the game is just so tedious, but it's also pretty fun. So the gameplay is pretty fun. The driving is fun. It's actually really fluent. I actually love the driving. Like reversing is fun. You can do drifts. That's great. The shooting is pretty fun. You get like the rage mode where you fill up your balls meter. You can like gun down everybody in first person. And then the third person shooting is pretty cool too. There's like that little box that shows you like where you gotta hit them at. And then aiming from the hip and firing from the hip is pretty fun too because you could do it pretty easily and you can kind of just run around just gunning people down if you're Uzi. Like you don't really have to try. And then the missions are okay. They're a little tedious. You know, you got like the drug missions, which are the same thing every time. You got the story missions, which are pretty much the same thing. You go to a place, you ask to buy it, and you got to do a mission for the guy. But once you do it, it's you get the place, you have to buy it. You don't get money from the missions. You have to save up the money, which kind of sucks from doing side quests. And the side quests are what really invest you in this game a lot. You could spend probably over 40 hours doing the same 5 different side quests over 80 times each. It's kind of just tedious and repetitive. Uh, Tony Montana's really cool in this game. He's just a badass, like usual. His mansion is cool. You can fill your mansion with the exotics you buy from doing the missions. You can call in your own cars, so you never have to steal them. The cops are okay. If you don't get away from the cops in time, you die, and they hunt you down, and they kill you, and they gun you down, and it's like inevitable, like you're supposed to die if you can't get away from the cops in time, which kind of sucks. But it's also pretty interesting because it kind of like makes you think outside the box from a original GTA kind of game. It really makes you like kind of have to like think, okay, like, well, I can't just shoot all the cops and run away. I guess I have to just run away and find my way out. So that's kind of cool. And then you have like every time you get a bit of money, you have to put it into the bank, and that's kind of cool. The bank's like, you know, you can have bank money and then personal money, and then like you have to save your personal money to save the game, which is kind of cool. So you have to go to the bank to save. And then you get henchmen, which is cool. You could actually play as the henchmen. So I think the game overall isn't terrible, but it's just very old. I mean, the graphics are good, but they're also very glitchy. Like, a lot of the textures don't look right, and a lot of the missions are kind of bugged. And there's a lot of glitches in this game that might make you scratch your head like 80 times and think, what am I doing wrong? But then you realize it's the actual game doing you wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. The game just might have like a glitch in the mission, which is causing you to lose. So that's really annoying. But for a sought after game, which cause this game's pretty rare and it goes for a lot of money, um, I'd say it's worth the have. It definitely is fun. It's a great game to play if you want to play an older game, but you want to get invested to it. Because a lot of these older games, you play like a mission or two, and you're like, they're not that fun. They lose their interest. But this actually kept my interest. I still play this to this day, even though I haven't beat it. It's still fun. It's I still get a laugh out of it, and I think the best part about this game is that it knew the hardware it was being built on because this came out at the end of the Xbox's lifespan. So it really does turn out to be a great game when you think about it that way. So other than the glitches and the game being pretty hard and all that, I'd probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I'd say you should try it out, but you don't have to beat it if you don't want to, because some people might think, oh, I gotta beat the Scarface video game because I'm a Scarface fan. I need to know what happens so I could be like, brag to everybody that I know the whole Scarface story. Now, you don't need to play the whole game. The whole game, honestly, that would just put you through hell if you had to do that. So, yeah, it's like a 6.5. I'll see you guys tomorrow.